Caminero makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. And now it's Brandon Lau. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Way out front for strike two. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Well struck left field. And it hits off the monster. The throw into second. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Fly ball to right. Abreu makes the grab, and there's one down. So now it's the full hole hitter, Josh Lowe. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Devers makes the grab, and there's two away. Now it's Jansen to hit. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. The run comes in to score from second, and they're up by 3. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now Christopher Morel. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Hit in the air, right field. One up, one down. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLuca on the move to the gap. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Rafaela in his second season, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Jose Caballero. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to.
Runner takes off. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. DeLuca in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. Center field. Rafaela makes the grab. 2 down. So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Swings through that one. 0-1. There goes the runner. That's a laser base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball.
He takes it himself to the bag. Bottom 4, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. That's towards center. DeLuca under it. Makes the catch for the out.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Out to center. DeLuca settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Roll to short, could be 2. Story to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Stays alive. Low off of first with 2 away. Swing. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now batting Tristan Casas. And a bunt towards third. Slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Trevor Story. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Going 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Fenway Park, now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. The shortstop takes the ball. Caballero, in his 2nd season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. And that one fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. There's a strike. Line drive. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Wilyer Abreu. McClanahan back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
And that one popped in the air, left field. One down. So up next, Connor Wong. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one outside. And it's 1-0.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ceddanne Rafaela. This one in the air. Caminero makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 0-1. Ground ball right side. Casas takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Lau stands in now and watches strike 1. This one in the air. Devers has this one sized up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time.
It falls in, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard, coming home. He'll score easily.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Bounce to the left side. Devers handles, throws to first, and that is this game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought? In the air, left field, down the line, and it's out of play, a foul ball. Fouled off left side. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Over the monster. And there goes the perfect game of the homer. And they're chipping away. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
And it's fouled away. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas, 0 for 2 in this one. Tapper back to the mound. Throws to first. Inning over. Back here in Boston. And now Jose Caballero. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Just missed.
1 and 2.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. That one the other way. Diving, makes the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up. Back in Boston, we go to the 9th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. There's the strike. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Story. Now one gone in the 9th. Lau at the plate. And that one missing low.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Gets a piece and stays alive. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Caminero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball. 2 strike.
Ball 1 there. Caminero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Bottom 9, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. McClanahan back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. Man at first, nobody out. Cedar Rafaela now at the plate. Slice down the right side. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one sliced foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
This looks like extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Wong around third. He'll score.
Still able to come through behind an account right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was...
Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Lau. And a run scores on the double play.
Definitely not.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Pete Fairbanks. He's into the game with the bases empty. Devers now 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. And they close the gap. It's 6-4.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just
down the line, it's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now Masataka Yoshida lifted to left, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one, but a nice job of attacking.